Welcome back to another player review, and today we're looking at Bondz and Gali of Portsmouth. Now, you may be familiar with this team if you've seen a couple of my other reviews with Sol Campbell and Andy Frampton next to him in a nice little English squad here. That is that. So this guy was team of the week for week 4, but because there's no centre backs this week, I'm concentrating on players from the past that I haven't done at all. So as I'm going to say this, if you like what you see here, click the other 2 centre backs and you'll be taken to their episode. So he has 60 pace, 43 dribbling, 72 defending, 67 heading, 44 shooting, 46 passing, 3-star weak foot, 2-star skills, medium work rate, and he's a monster 6'2". I bought this guy for 46,000 coins. I sold him for 40,000 coins, so he's still roughly around that price. Now, as you see here, his in-game stats are pretty poor. There is not much that stand out here. Now, his sliding tackle and his standing tackle are not bad themselves, but this is where he comes into play. His mental attributes, sorry about that, 98 aggression, and he has 97 strength. This guy is just an animal. Now, he has 72 reactions, which is good, but his pace lets him down, obviously, with his only 63 sprint speed and his 60 acceleration. But as I said in previous episodes, I don't really want to moan too much about pace, because you shouldn't really be expecting it for centre backs, certainly not with someone with 67 pace. Now, I'm going to go through the same format I've gone through with Sol Campbell, and I'm going to go through with Andy Frampton, and that is his tackling, his heading, and then his attacking play. Although it's a bit of a mix with this guy. So as you see here, slide tackling, the stats were only in the 60s, but he is decent enough. He gets absolutely ruined there inside out, but he still recovers enough. And as you see here, he is struggling to catch anybody for pace, but once he grabs hold of you, as you'll see in a couple of clips in a moment, once he grabs hold of you, he doesn't let go. So if you go one-on-one against this guy, if you go at him, he's going to get the ball off you. You can, yeah, fair enough, you can probably run around him. As you'll see in most of the clips, people are trying to get out to the wing to outpace him. But as you see here, Sol Campbell comes off to cut off the angle. He's a lot slower than Sol Campbell, don't get me wrong, but he is right there behind him to cut off the angle and win the ball back. So in that case, he is solid. Now, if we go on to his pros, I'm going to say his strength, obviously at 98, I think the 2nd or 3rd strongest player on the game. His aggression, sorry, is 98. His strength is 97, so which makes him just an absolute animal. As you see, he just holds off people like Danny Sturridge, and it is just no issue. He's holding off Benteke, Benzema, you name it. He was holding them off and just winning the ball back. As you see here, he's got no way he's going to get to that ball, so all he does is just throw Benzema out of the way, and the keeper comes and clears up the danger. And that's why I really enjoyed this guy. Now, obviously, as I just said, his con is his pace. I don't really want to get into that too much. It's a bit obvious, and I don't like complaining about pace on defenders. But as well as that, his agility is probably something that is a bit against him. Now, in terms of if he gets beaten inside and out, you are never recovering. So if you play a 3 at the back and people go down the wings, you're going to be in trouble against him. Now, his cons are obviously his heading, his strength, and his aggression. Now, he is the first person out to the ball. As you'll see here from these clips, again, I'm going to emphasize I can't score headers, so don't be surprised that I'm not scoring any. But for players that can score headers, he will score you some. And defensively, he is absolutely solid in the box. If you're against people with that are crossing often, he has the strength, he has the intelligence, defensive positioning, I should probably more call it, to get himself into a decent enough position and clear the danger. Now, I'm only going to give this guy a 7 out of 10. He's not bad. He's quite expensive actually for a bronze centre back at 40,000. I know he's in form, and I know he's really strong, and I do appreciate that, but not many people do. So he's reasonably strong, but if you get him, you're going to have a centre back next to him. So we're going to give him a 7 out of 10. If you like what you see here, please don't forget to comment, rate and subscribe, and tell me what you'd like to see for next time. And as always, I'll catch you later.